Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Astlibra. If you didn't think this was ever going to continue, I don't blame you. I wouldn't say that I wasn't sure either. Obviously, I was always planning to come back, but it definitely took longer than anyone could have expected. But here I am, and I definitely know what we're doing, what game we're playing, and why. No, okay, so last time, specifically last episode, was a lot of grinding and, doing miscellaneous stuff because we're currently basically in between chapters. I'm not entirely sure what's going to come next. Last time, like, as in this chapter that's currently closing, we defeated the bad guy, the Prime Minister, Chancellor, whatever he was. Was his name Lazartus? Did that just come back to me? Huh. Who stole the stone that was the key to Elysium, and he was able to acquire the world-ending power, but we defeated him anyway, so I guess it wasn't so powerful after all. Or we're just that powerful, I don't know. Anyway, so that all happened, and I'm not quite sure what's going to come next. If we already heard about something... was it another clue as to protagonist's home village? Or am I making that up? I don't know. I probably should have not rewatched the grinding episode, but the one before that, where we had whatever cutscenes came at the end of the chapter. But, I'm sure it's all gonna come back. And I'm definitely gonna remember how to actually play the game and all that. Are you ready? Absolutely. For what? Could you remind me? It might be a long journey, so you better make sure you're well... Oh, we're going to Belcade next, right. Belcade that once was under the protection of the White Witch when she was still alive. And I'm not quite sure what the state of things is there, only that the city has not been destroyed by an erupting volcano, because we stopped that, an entire eon ago. Yes. I guess we're well prepared. The only thing that's not absolutely maxed out right now is our current weapon, which we acquired from the Force Gem grid thing. Have a safe journey. Kuro's waiting at the boat. Oh. I hope it really is your hometown. Okay, so it was about that. Wait, but why are we going to Belcade then? Why am I thinking that? Or in fact, I'm sure that was mentioned. But it was also about the hero's hometown. So I was right about both things. But I thought... Wasn't it... Didn't we hear something about the hero's hometown possibly being on the Demon Continent, where we also destroyed the... Wait. Well... Did we destroy the Demon King there? No. Did we? Yeah, no, we did. We went to the Demon King's castle and ultimately defeated them in the past. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Let's just go. I really should have remembered. Should have reminded myself of the actual story and not just what I was doing gameplay-wise. I guess both are useful. And here we are. I'm so glad we have this boat. It sure is useful. I mean, not so much the boat itself, but the floating sarcophagus, coffin, I guess, that's protecting us from the sea monsters. After all, even if we knew where your hometown was, we wouldn't be able to reach it without the proper transportation. True. Although, can't we teleport to Akrasinon? That's the name of the demon continent, right? Which no longer, in this timeline, is a demon continent, I suppose. Anyway. I really hope you find your home there. Your home here. It's been this guy's greatest wish for as long as I can remember. Ever since we woke up in the frontier, his feelings haven't changed at all. Thanks for talking for me. Searching for a girl you were separated from. You sure are earnest, dear hero. You're both grown up since... You've both grown up since then, so you may not even recognize her if you meet. Yeah. Wouldn't it be funny if we already met her and just didn't even recognize her? Or we did? And didn't say anything? That would be even funnier. Why, there's a chance she's gained so much weight she's unrecognizable. Yes, maybe she's become fat. It's always a possibility. Jeez, yeah. Still, I don't think Dear Hero is the kind of person to care about looks. Well, I guess it depends on how much weight. Anyway. You think so? Wait, you have doubts? Well, do you have any response over there? No, I'm currently in silent protagonist mode. Thank you very much. At any rate, you must be excited. Excited? Yes, maybe. A bit scared? Who knows? With that, I'll remain here to guard the boat. Sure. Thank you as always. Wait, was there a reason why she couldn't come with us? She needs to stay close to the thing or else something? Oh, it's only active while she's near, right? So if she were to go away, it wouldn't actually provide any protection and demons might come and destroy it. It's fine. Our dear hero's wish is about to come true. I'm happy to help where I can. We'll see what happens. We'll try to return as soon as we can. Though at that time, we may be bringing one more person along. I also cannot talk. I mean, I suppose not really speaking any English for however long it's been now didn't help anything. But also I thought that I was in relatively, I don't know, in a relatively good spot today in terms of, recording. I felt pretty good about it until recently. Anyway. Yes, I look forward to it. I mean, we might be bringing one more person. I mean, why? We don't have any reason to expect to find Anulus here, even if it is the hero's hometown. There's literally no reason to assume that she's anywhere near this place. Even if we hadn't actually met her in person before, and knew for a fact that she's not here. Well, maybe she is going to be here because she's also a time traveler or something, maybe not even human. I forget exactly what was going on. Anyway, let's just go, shall we? I keep saying that. I think we've seen these things in the arena before. It's typically the case because we always do the arena before actually starting the next chapter. Ah, okay. Shoot. I wasn't quite sure what hit me there. It was kind of obscured by the tall grass, I think. But they have that attack. Not that it did a whole lot to me. Well, it did some damage, I guess. Ooh, tea leaves. Alright. I'm not sure that we've seen these things. I'm not even quite sure what I would classify this as. Some sort of bug? Ooh, insect feet. That's kind of generic. I mean, insect, yes, that's about how I would have described it so far. Got no treasure boxes on this screen. Taken more damage than I maybe should have, but then again, new enemies. Figuring stuff out. Right, I did actually swap around these two items, just so I cannot accidentally hit up and, activate the crossbow instead of trying to heal, which has happened on more than one occasion before, and it's not good when it does. We have found stuff. Tea leaves. Which gives epic bleeding and paralysis resistance, apparently. Okay. Oh. Technically something to consider, maybe? Because both are bad. I don't know, bleeding... Does bleeding ever go away on its own? I think so, right? It just deals damage and runs out eventually. Paralysis also does... I guess the one status effect that does not just end on its own is poison? Poison just kills you outright? Anyway, basic food tastes bitter when chewed, so what is it for? Well, not for chewing as is, normally. Although, you do you. Oh, we didn't even see that. We got grasshopper's wings. These insect wings are made of a mysteriously thin yet strong material. They possibly come from another world. If you say so. Insect feet. More like, I mean, less feet and more like the, whatever you call the arms of a mantis. These feet are made of a hard, mysterious substance called chicken matter. Excuse me? Is this supposed to be a kind of joke? It's chitin, of course, right? Or is it chitin? No, I think it's chitin. Like, pronounced chitin. Chicken matter? Is that a translation error? Or is it supposed to be a joke? Or was it like that in Japanese for some reason? Was it a joke in Japanese and the translator didn't know how to translate it? Or anyway, they might belong to a creature that flew here from another world, okay? You keep insisting on that. Maybe these insects are from another world, I don't know, it's just a feeling that I'm getting. Okay, and these crawling bugs here can shoot their stinger in all kinds of directions, apparently. Kinda creepy. Oop. Pretty sure we've seen these tree enemies in the arena before as well. They look kind of freaky. Definitely remember that attack that they're shooting along the ground. Okay, ouch. That one, yes. Ow, what? Being shot by all kinds of things I cannot really see. Wonderful. Ow. Oh, you know what? I was wondering, is this all I'm doing? Is this how this game plays? Well, yes, mostly, but also there's magic. That's a kind of a major aspect. I have my 2 companions I can summon. Probably should do that. Maybe even do a little bit of this, even though... Oh, wait, didn't I have enough mana for it? It's not called mana. ST. Ouch. Huh? Still not enough? Wait. Uh-oh. I guess. Yeah, well, definitely not gonna have enough if I get hit. Let's eat more fruit. It's healthy. Viraja, we can use those. Been using a lot of those in a recent arena fight. A certain recent arena fight. Nice. Chop off those insects. My companions are doing a lot of work here on enemies that I hadn't even seen yet. Magical silverware? Adamantine? Wait, I think that's new. Wait, do we finally have enough for one of these? Okay, ooh, that was nice and effective. We do have a treasure box here, so what is the thing I'm missing? Probably not a target in the sky. Was it just something for killing all the enemies and the box spawned all the way over here? Yes, sure it did. 2 adaption cards, alright. Materials. I guess it is new. Adamantine, known as the hardest rare metal in the world. Its name comes from Adamas, diamond, yeah. Wow, that's actually factual, I think. I wouldn't have been able to tell you the exact Greek word, but yeah. Adamas, I suppose. Sounds correct enough. Right, we'll use 2 of these. Keep one just in case we ever need one. Would I ever need one? I mean, honestly, the effects they give... I mean, they all give a good quality effect. I suppose. It's not terrible, but am I ever going to use them? Probably not, but still. It also doesn't make a difference. Like the 1 extra point of an attribute that I could be getting from them, obviously, won't change anything. Can we grow? Not really. Right, I guess we're trying to get to this skill level up that would be nice to have. Yeah, we haven't really gained much. Not many crystals yet. I need to be doing more of this. Ooh, silver chest. First formula? Yes. Ooh, it's a legendary one. Chronos. That could be anything. Chronos. Sure sounds epic. Oh, landed right on that one. Nice try, buddy. Get rocked. Wow, that deals a lot of damage, actually, even if only a few of the rocks hit the target. Oh, okay. Shoot them both into the air and then hit them with the combo. Nice, okay, that works. Wait, did I... Oh, is the grass slowing me down, actually? Sure feels like it does. Oh, it definitely does, huh? How did I not notice that before? It's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, give me more of that adamantine. I don't suppose, yeah, you cannot launch the trees up into the air. I suppose that makes sense. Ow. This air combo is really good against these. It does not stop them from attacking, but, I mean... There's the next silver chest. Just a fitness card, though. Interesting. So maybe this area has another formula from a gold chest? And then there is gonna be another zone to this chapter later. Two of these, yeah, right beside each other. It's a bit tough. Okay, learn new camera magic. Magician. That could mean all kinds of things. Oh, we're gonna be hit here. Not sure why that guy targeted upwards, I guess. At the time he was taking aim, I was maybe up in the air. And the attack came out a little bit later. No treasure boxes here. I'm taking some damage, so... Let's eat a fruit. Wow, holy crap. Sniped me in the back there. Thankfully I blocked that somehow. I mean, my auto block came to the rescue, as it so often does. I wanted to look at something. Oh yeah, magic, of course. What you do by looking at this menu here. Oh dear. Master what? Well, that's not the one. Oh. Right. Weapon Master. Increase the swing speed of magic staves. Ooh. Okay, that's very interesting. Especially since, I mean, this will never be useful to have equipped via, you know, just equipping the mastered weapon. Because it only ever affects other weapons. Which is fine, of course. And obviously this would have helped a lot with leveling up those, you know, that atrociously slow lollipop staff thing. Yeah, this... Well, it's not exactly a lollipop. I don't know why I was thinking that. Because, no, I don't know. Why am I associating that deity, I suppose, with lollipop? Huh. We have a literal lollipop equipped. Maybe I was somehow conflating those. I don't know. Either way, this thing. And some of the other staffs are... I guess? Was there some other staff that was also super slow? I don't know. I suppose, I mean, speeding up staff swinging is obviously always going to be useful if we're using a staff, so... Gonna try to remember equipping that magic next time I find myself leveling up a staff. Definitely nice to have. Ow. Okay. Didn't get out of the way in time, but once again, auto block helps a lot. I feel like I'm getting a ton of these insect wings. It's weirdly generous with its material drops. Yeah, there's another one. Point in case. And we do have a treasure chest on this screen. Give me more adamantine, please. Thank you. We're definitely gonna need quite a bit of that. If past areas are any indication. Yeah, kinda wrecked. Okay. Did not die immediately, but... Kinda fast enough. What was that? Oh, it's one of the teleport thingies. Homeward bones. Essentially. that guy being up there on the cliff is in a pretty decent spot. I'll give him that. Ooh, that's nice. That it also hit the enemies down there. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, this magic has some pretty nice reach. Ooh, we got a tree branch from the tree, which makes sense. I see the chest, so it's a matter of how do we get inside this rock. Looks like from the other side. Oh, wait. Or it's just at the ground level? No. I thought I saw the insect kind of moving into the side of the... Oh, wait, is it a thing? Is it one of these doors somehow? No. Never mind. Ow. Okay. This is a very satisfying spell. I somehow... I mean, I used it before, but I didn't remember it being so good or feeling so good to use. Okay. Ooh. Tufted fruit. Ew. What? Is it hairy? I suppose there are some hairy fruits that are good. How do we enter this rock? Oh, you just fall into a... Okay, I didn't think there was a possibility somehow. Maybe the tree was sitting on top? Ooh, another scale pan? No. I mean, that's good, but also now I have 4 on each side, and I said that once I have 4 on each side, I'm gonna maybe look into rebalancing stuff again. And, you know, I guess I'll do that maybe... Uh-oh. Where? Wait, huh? How do I get out of here? Uh-oh. Wait, oh, tricky. Wow, just let me out, please. Right, we did get these. Bewitched tree branch. Part of a tree that rotted over the years and turned demonic. It happens. Sometimes it wiggles. Not unsettling at all. And we also got... Ooh, red bean jam. Didn't even see that. A basic food. Smooth and delicately sweet. Enjoyed by the elderly. Yeah, not by me. Not a fan of red bean jam. I don't know. It's just not for me, I think. Oh, it's a healing item? Wow. Healing 2000. Tufted fruit. It's hairy and difficult to eat, but the inside is juicy. Okay. Alright. What does HP recovery even mean as a Libra effect? Just boosting HP recovery effects, I'm guessing? Surely. Because there are also separate effects for, you know, continuously restoring HP. Yeah. I mean, if we could just put 2 equal weight things, but there are not that many things that are exactly the same weight. I suppose there are some. I guess if I can just find 2 that make some amount of sense, I could do that real quick and then look into balancing out some more later. What I really would like is an epic XP increase. I would definitely try hard to incorporate that into our current setup if I could, but we just don't have that yet, unless one of the new items has it. I doubt it, though. I feel like that is going to be a very rare effect that's going to be on some sort of very special item, one-of-a-kind thing, and not just some random material. Who knows? Sort by light to heavy, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess I'm going to try to look for heavy stuff first. Do we even have things that are the same weight? Or do they specifically... Oh, well, these 2 are. But... we would be cancelling out coins earned good, so that's no good. These would be nice, I guess. I don't think I have a bunch of, or any HP related things. Max ST, Epic. We might have that. Actually, maybe Okay, what do we have? We have ST gain rate. We do not have max ST. We do have coins earned good, so yeah, another one of those would not be... I wonder what happens if you have 3. I'm assuming it still cancels out. Or is it like 2 of them cancel each other out and then the third one takes effect? It could be. I wouldn't rule it out, but also, if I had to guess, I would say it's probably just going to cancel out as soon as you have more than 1. Oh man, this is not going to be as easy as I thought. Okay, they're still sorted, that's nice. So 54 is not the one, but... Oh, wait. Ooh. Wait. I absolutely could do these. Right? Max HP epic? We don't have that. We don't have max HP or ST. HP recovery? Definitely not. Paralysis epic? No. Ooh. You know what? Seems pretty good to me. I mean, there could be something better, technically. Yeah, not this. You know what? Let's just go for these for now. There we go. Perfectly balanced. Still nothing canceling out. We have more HP now. I wasn't actually paying attention to how much we gained there. Quite a bit, though, I think. 1651? Oh, yeah, wait. That's almost 200. That's 180-ish. That is pretty good. I mean, this is Ambrosia. 3000 HP recovery. We're not going to need that anytime soon, obviously. It's way more health than we have. So it's no problem to lock this away by putting it on the scales. And the other thing is obviously just a common material. Well, it's technically a rare material, but we have plenty. Interesting. Just for curiosity, I'm going to keep looking if there are any other pairs. Okay. Coins earned and experience earned. Minor effect. I mean, it would add to what we currently have. Attack power good and bleeding resistance. Ooh. I mean, it's not terrible. I don't have any attack power. Oh no, I have epic attack power. Oh, and attack power good is cancelling out. Wait, but just... yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. All 3 are cancelled out. I mean, that's what I thought. What I said. What I thought. But now I know. Alright. So you just can't ever have more than 1. Fair enough. So this is... I mean, it still could be an option just for the extra coins and experience, but I mean, it's just a minor effect. I wonder how much that is. Is it even going to be like 5%? Who knows? I mean, with other attributes, you obviously can just look at the change and know what the, you know, basic, the good, and the epic effect are. For XP gain, it's not as easy. I suppose you could always kill the same enemy 3 times and exactly observe the amount of XP and then do the math. But, I mean, who's going to do that? I wonder if the normal effect is a 5% increase and 10, 15 or something. That's probably not that much. I would assume it's less than that, but who knows. 44, okay, wait. Again, attack power good, magic power good, weight reduction, and weight reduction good. Which, we don't have any weight reduction. We have epic weight reduction. I mean, that's the thing. We have epic versions of most of the useful things now. Everything but XP gain, I guess. That's the one epic effect that I would really like. Everything else, I guess we have. Attack power, magic power, HP, even HP recovery, ST gain, max ST, use speed is good, sure. Defense, guard, weight reduction, yeah. Poison and paralysis resistance. Both amazing resistances to have, that's for sure. In fact, we are completely immune to bleeding and paralysis. That's awesome. Good stuff. Okay, wow. Yeah, nice. Guess I'm glad I decided to look into it, despite not really feeling like doing so. Please, just do the thing. I don't know, sometimes I have trouble getting the attack off. Probably just because I'm too impatient. I should also definitely be calling my angel friend, asking her for help. Oh wow, the tree actually changed his attack direction at the last second. Thought because I was jumping over him as he was already casting, I would dodge it that way, but no, not so easy. Wait, we want this one. Oh, sniped in mid-air again. It's fine. We're looking for a treasured chest once again. Also once again taking a bunch of damage, but that's fine. Huh? Didn't do the follow-up move for some reason? Okay. Didn't need to. The sign reads, Anesta, the town of windmills. Anesta, Anulus. Is that where we're from? Where's the chest? Is it once again just a kill all enemies chest that spawns on the other end of the map? That would be kind of lame. And it is not. Okay, little green arrows anywhere? Certainly no targets in the sky. Oh, there it is, hiding behind a tree. I had a feeling, but I didn't see it while approaching. Okay, small metal, nice. That could give us something good. We haven't had a shop yet. Prairie. That's where we just were. True. Yes. Does the scenery look like the landscape in the intro? Could this actually be the hometown? I mean, I'm assuming that it is. What business do you have here? You'll only find graves in this village. Well, there's you. A young woman? Only thing you'll find here is old folks. We're all survivors from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Yeah, obviously anyone still living now 10 years later would be super old. 10 years, that's like a lifetime. The sign reads, Graveyard. Yikes. Are we gonna find graves of the hero in Anulus? That would be kind of creepy. But also, I mean, I guess their bodies were never found after the demon attack and they were assumed dead. That would make sense. Oh my, how rare to have such a young visitor. A woman around your age? I'm the youngest one in this village. Interesting. Did the demons only leave alive those already, like, middle-aged? Killed all the young ones? Wait, what if they did? Because they were looking for a kid. Maybe they specifically tried to kill Anulus. They were sent to kill Anulus because she was sent back into the past to get rid of the demons for good or something. Or no, wait, she was... If anything, she was sent back into the past to get rid of humans. Right? Didn't I suspect something along those lines? Because humans will ultimately kill the planet, you know, destroy nature and replace it with this artificial dystopia? But then why would the demons try to kill her? Oh, hello. Kind of hidden there, Mokyun. There's a page from a book. Goddess Astrea. Oh. The goddess of war that governs time and fate. She is depicted holding a massive spear in her right hand. Not when we saw her. And a set of scales in her left. The scales are said to have passed into the mortal world and are famous for their frequent appearances in historical fiction, where they have left many tales in their wake. The scales have the unique ability to travel through time, and because humans are able to use them, there is no shortage of stories to tell. Yet every tale of conveniently altering history for one's own desires ends with tragedy. Conveniently. Although many gods are said to have grown weary of the selfish nature of humans and abandoned them, Astrea is said to be the one who believed in humanity to the very end. Or maybe she just finds them entertaining. As a goddess of war, oh yeah, well, she definitely has no shortage of work with us. As a goddess of war, she is said to have fierce, cold eyes, but in keeping with folklore, she is often depicted as an exceptional beauty, also naked. Her beautiful looks have led to many churches dedicated to her in various parts of the country, and of course, as usual, we cannot scroll this. Can I use the mouse? Can I click on this arrow? Can I use the arrow keys? Nope, it's just stuck when you first pick it up. It's fine. It's a I don't know, it's a strange little bug, I suppose, to still be in the game that's been out for so long and presumably has been patched several times. But anyway, we want to look at mythology. Astrea. In mythological tales, she is often portrayed as a diligent figure due to her cold image. And her secret love story with the Dragon King Alcamis is very popular. Apparently not so secret. Alcamis. I hope she's not gonna mind if when we eventually go to his dimension and kill him. Oh, that's all of them now. Okay. Did we find anything new? Lots of insect wings. Only 2 of those insect legs, though. Not as lucky with those, I guess. Ooh, wait. I completely forgot to check for new recipes. Did we... I think we might have already had all the recipes in this book. Well, all except for this stuff. Okay, made some adamantite. From adamantine, we made adamantite. Alright. Okay, we have flour and bean paste. That's gonna make, well, a bean paste filled cake thing. Yeah, manju, that's right. Red bean manju. I guess it could have been a mochi, but that would have been rice plus bean paste, which I guess we don't have rice. Ooh. Matcha ice cream? No, that's something I could be okay with. Matcha ole, absolutely. Ooh. Dango plus red bean paste. Oh. Also, how do you make those? Do you make those, or... Yeah, you do, of course. Oh, mochi rolled in bean jam. I didn't know that was a thing specifically, but that makes sense, I guess. We needed ice cream, which I forgot about. And we make soft serve matcha ice cream. Yummy. Okay. Something with strawberries, I guess we... Well, that would have been filled in before. Okay, some new stuff. And more new stuff here. We also have an item to get. Ooh, Mokin doll. And an achievement. Sound was just heard, but I didn't see it. What would that have been for? Now I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up. I guess it didn't pop up because of all the weirdness that happens whenever one of those item acquired pop-ups is there. It can only be either that or the achievement overlay, I'm assuming. I think that might have happened in the past as well. Okay, so the achievement is called Gacha List, and the description is lots of metal mokyu. Loads of metal mokyu. It couldn't possibly be the last one. Although we did get it in this chapter. Is this the final chapter? No. I mean, I guess we did finally find our hometown. I just assumed there would be a lot more to come, potentially? No, surely we can't be that close to the end. Maybe it's just for some number of things turned in. That's weird, though. Let's see items, I guess. We can buy tufted fruits for 200. I mean, which is nothing. Let's just buy some, I guess. By some, I mean we could literally just buy 98 of them and never have to worry about it ever again. I'm not that crazy. I'm just gonna buy 49. Torch, lantern, copper, chest keys. Yeah, I mean, we can always use more of those. We will always use more of those, in fact, unless the game ends soon. Crystal pickaxes. Ooh. I don't think those were purchasable before. I guess we're upgrading to these now. I mean, yeah, I mean, they are kind of expensive. I should have just done this. 21k? Do I just... Nah, I mean, I guess we are going to use them up. So I'm going to just use those from now on. Is that a mistake? Was that... Should I have kept some more money for something else? Who knows? We'll find out. Okay. Because, I mean, crafting stuff also takes money, but not... It hasn't ever been that much so far. It's quite a bit, but we still have 38,000, and we're gonna get more, so it's fine. Ooh, Levitain. Interesting that they're using that character. Is that... I mean, okay, maybe that is how it's spelled. Sword that contains the magical power extracted from a fiend sealed within a volcano. Okay. Could have just called it Levitain then. Yeah, we'll get this, obviously. Cursed Sword Tirfing. A curved blade riddled with hexes. It strikes like the tail of an animal. Looks pretty cool, I guess. Unfortunately, it looks like a two-handed sword, so... Ooh, we haven't seen whatever that is. A lichen-covered tree trunk. Ooh, it's a nice-looking gem. A Pepsi gem. I like it. And some kind of fossilized-looking leg of something. Leg of meat. Okay. Unidentifiable dark purple reddish clump. Ooh, we could make the lion shield rather than make this. Which does... It's lighter, it's more defense. No resistance though. Yeah. Ooh, this one is more defensive. Not as good as at guarding, interestingly, as our shield. It's heavier and same resistance. I like that, but we can't make it, of course. Griffin shield. Also no resistance, unfortunately. I don't know, no real clear upgrade here among these. I mean, I suppose I would be using this one, probably, even though it's not as good at guarding. Steel armor. Why steal it if we can buy it? Wait, ooh, that gives so much max HP, holy crap. No magical power, but I suppose 11 points of magical power don't really matter that much. Ooh, wait, this one's nice. Yeah, okay, it's less defense and less HP. Oh, Kronos is an armor, by the way, never checked. This is even more defense and HP, alright, okay. Kronos is even more defense, still a good amount of HP, and also some ST and magical power. I mean, I guess I would probably be going with this one ultimately, and we could even make it. Should I just make it? Wait, I can't. Can I? I might still have some matcha powder. Or tea leaves. Tanzanite ring. ST, magical power, adaptability. Power gloves give, well, lots of attack power. As you would expect. Devil's ring, HP, ST, paralysis resistance. Okay. I mean, out of the armors, this is the one that I think I will just end up using. But I could start with this one, because as usual, of course, I'm going to learn all the effects first. So we might as well just get this and the lion shield, which, yeah, we can both get and start working on. And the sword, I suppose. Equip. I'm hoping this is one-handed. How does it compare? It is slightly better attack power, but otherwise similar. It is fire elemental, okay, sure. It is one-handed. Good. Yeah, this is... I mean, it is more defense, and it is lighter. Losing the resistances, but... Oh? Wait. Oh, the artisan. Was I using that? I don't even remember what that does. White silver armor gives us nothing special, so we can just make the change and get a huge amount of extra HP, almost 2,000 suddenly. Okay. Right, we're no longer immune to paralysis or bleeding. That's fine. I guess we haven't been for the longest time. Charon. What are we looking? Artisan. Is he required to activate? Ah. Okay. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay. New outfit. Acquired. What's the timer? Oh, 46 minutes only. Oh. Felt longer somehow. Let's keep going then. It's not good to the graveyard yet, I suppose. Oh, well, not gonna be able to pass through here, I guess. Sign reads, Forest, Danger. I've been dispatched here from Akrasinon. I have orders not to let anyone pass beyond this point. Could you elaborate? No, I guess you don't need to. Well, well. I didn't expect to see any visitors in this barren village. It does seem to be quite desolate here. Around 10 years ago, the demons really did a number here. These tombs are all for the people that died. Tombs, well, tombstones, I guess. Sure. These tombs are all for the people that died. At this point, we have more graves here than we do villagers. Hey, this is awful. hey, this is awful. It's a weird way to say that. Charon. Yes, of course. The tombs have names on them. Even for those whose bodies were never found. Yeah. Incredible. All the survivors helped build them. We wanted to remember each and every one of them. But thanks to that, ordinary folks tend to keep their distance from this village. Are you alright? You look so sad. That's fine. But I mean, all the tombstones are in the background. Except for 2 that are gonna be here. Or are we somehow both on the same stone? Hey, this tomb. Isn't that your name written on it? What does it say? Read it out loud. Well, I suppose it's only natural. You went missing, so they probably assumed you ended up as food for some demon. In any case, it's a sure thing now. Without a doubt, this has to be your hometown. The place you've been searching for. Yeah, I suppose so. Your childhood friend. I wonder where she could be now. Suddenly, old man materializes behind us. Are you interested in that tomb? Is the tomb empty? No, it's occupied. Huh? Well, it's kind of a special case. It's not occupied by the child whose name is on the tomb. That is weird. We never found that child after all. So we put some other child in there. Sacrifices needed to be made. He must have fled the village at the time. So who's in it? That's a decent and, sensible question to ask. After that disaster ended, we searched the nearby areas. Over in the mountains, we found the body of a young girl. She wasn't even a villager. Huh? We had only built enough tombs to hold the remains of the villagers. But since we couldn't find this child's remains, we used his tomb for the girl instead. That's weird. I mean, first of all, you could have just dug up, after digging like dozens, if not hundreds of graves before, you could have dug another one. Or you could have at least, put another tombstone up with, name of saying unknown girl or something instead of saying someone else's name entirely. But sure, okay. What did she look like? Hard to say. This was 10 years ago. Like, forever. Who remembers things that happened 10 years ago? I don't know, man. I was still a child back then. Could barely walk. Oh, that does sound familiar. Oh, I guess he just described her. Blonde hair and a red dress? Huh? What's wrong? There was one more thing. She didn't look like she was killed by a demon. That wound was definitely caused by a sword. It really stood out in that situation. I think that's about all I can remember. Oh no. Hey, what's the matter? Can you guess, Karen? Put two and two together? What? You're saying your childhood friend Anulis is in that tomb? In this tomb? I mean, an Anulis, maybe? But there might be more than one. In fact, there might be very many. Didn't we see something like a... I don't know, man. It's been so long. Didn't we see those glass containers in the demon castle where there were obviously creatures or parts of creatures or creatures being grown in them? And is that where somewhere it said Anulis something, or did I just speculate that Anulis might be the name of like a program, of a series of, you know, artificial creatures, like a type, the name of a type of creature rather than, you know, her proper name or something, or maybe clones based on the original Anulis or something. I don't know, man. It's gonna be weird. Whatever the solution is gonna be, the explanation is gonna be, it's definitely gonna be strange. This is a Japanese game after all. Anulis is in this tomb, well. And she was killed by a sword, by a time traveler who went back in time to kill her before, I don't know, some sort of series of events could be set in motion, because killing her was still preferable to the alternative. Indeed, there is no doubt, given the circumstances. So while this guy was sent to the frontier, for some reason Anulis didn't end up the same way. I can't find the words. I think I'll leave him be for now. Sure. Let's not talk about it and try to figure stuff out. Let's just remain silent. Shall we head back? Kuro is waiting for us at the boat. I see. I'll tell Kuro. He wants to stay a little bit longer, I guess? Half expecting him to dig up the grave to make sure, or something. Stayed all night. Hey, I understand how you feel, but... No, there's no way I could understand. But still, I'm worried about you. You haven't had anything to eat or drink. Please, just drink some water. I mean... It would make sense for him to be grieving about his childhood friend, but... We did encounter Anulis, right? And he recognized her, didn't he? At the time? Maybe he just thought that she looked eerily similar or something, or... Oh man, I don't remember the exact interaction. But I thought that he met and recognized a grown-up version of Anulis. When she was pretending to be the princess, I guess? So... wouldn't he be more confused than sad at this point? Do you intend to die here? Certainly she was the childhood friend you've been searching for all this time. I understand how sad this is. But don't you have other people in your life now? People that you cherish? There is still so much you can do for them. And that they can do for you. Even I, who might or might not be some version of Anubis as well, I guess. Or maybe that was just misdirection early on in the game. And Karen is actually completely unrelated. But then again, where does Karen come from? Why is there this weird talking bird that was also with us in the frontier? What's the explanation going to be for that, ultimately? Who knows? Do you want to return to your friends? Wow, what? Wait. Is this going to be another game over if I say no? I have to try it, you know that. I did save as I entered the village, right? I think I might have done all the shopping after that, but you want to use the scales. Wait. Oh, of course. We're gonna travel back to try and prevent her death. Oh no. No, we should not. Using the scales for selfish reasons always ends in tragedy. Yes, so returning to the friends is actually like a premature ending to the game, but maybe kind of a good ending? Yeah, let's do that. Let's return back to our home. To our friends who are waiting for us. Interesting. After that, we return to the guild. We have a place to return to. That's how I felt. Malou smiled kindly at him. Now that he'd broken past his doubts, Gao patted him on the shoulder. Kuro watched over him from a distance. And then, from there, we took on a host of requests, gaining fame in the process. From the far northern edge to the depths of the frontier, we set off on a number of great adventures. He never speaks about the past anymore. As for me, I'm no longer searching for myself. Why not? What's important to us now is the future we create from here on. Yeah, I mean that's a decent ending, but it's of course a bit unsatisfying. There are so many questions left unanswered. So ultimately we have to do the stupid thing, the obviously stupid thing, and alter the past one more time. What could possibly go wrong? But we'll do that next time. I think I'll just end it here, because timing works out just fine. It just so happens. So yeah, next time we'll use the scales, as we've been trained to do. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how we are going to ultimately end up stabbing Anubis ourselves, because that's definitely what's going to happen. It could not be any other way, unfortunately. Only question is how. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.